a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Finds his target, and it's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
To throw, it's Little. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to run for the first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The pocket breaking down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when our quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Direct snap to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fighting off the defender. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Missouri now in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking downfield, it's Little. And this one is caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tide.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the back now goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's caught.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen. When that timing is right, big things can happen.
Second down after that completion. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Strong. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Strong. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Love the call here by the offensive coordinator to go with the slant route. Can kind of be a gimme for a quarterback, but give the defense credit. They were able to disrupt the pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Missouri will have the first down. First down at 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. A completion makes it second and short. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 20. Will to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Quick spin on the run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Little. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Dump off, caught by the running back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great catch and run for 6. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Man, I love running backs.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's caught wide open with room to run. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That returner showed some good. Speed there. The kicking team was just lucky they were finally able to catch up and make the tackle, even if it's on their side of the field.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I can tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou. We had a short view of the offense and exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. To the air, it's Little. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And here comes the punter onto the field. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. As a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Play action here on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Bama. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
27, Missouri, 17.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Back in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Short connection to the tight end here. No, they're stopped in short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Will be a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Dropping back. It's Little. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, tied.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
Missouri 17.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Past the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's found some room at the 45. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Grinding away on the ground. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The ball is picked off. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. He keeps him on a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice.
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Now we'll go for a two-point conversion. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The defense showing blitz here. Dropping back. It's Little. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the receiver's got it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Missouri.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Leaning on the run game here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Dropping back, it's Little. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver grabs it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake.
It's probably not going to cost him here, but up a couple scores late in the game. Why even throw the football here to give the opponent a chance?
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Turns it loose downfield. He's got his man wide open. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, your 4th quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a 1st down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side.
At the 31. 4th down coming up.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. To the air, it's Little. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.